Alrighty, folks, and we're back again. Yes, this is Tiger Force G.I. Joe Classified Series Duke and Ram cycle, which is pretty awesome. But do I already have a Ram cycle? Yes. Do I need another one? No. Am I getting it because it's Tiger Force? Yes. Am I trying to build up my Tiger Force squad? Yes. And one thing I wanted to point out too is that this Ram cycle, I remember when they were first released last year or whatever, and they were like kind of hard to find. And then at one point they weren't, and yeah, I don't know, like we always say, it is what it is. But anyways, yeah, dude, these were finally just at the store, so I didn't do anything stupid like go on eBay and get one or whatever, and then like a day or two, a week later, they're at the store. But yeah, I found one at the local Target, so I picked them up. And once again, the packaging is phenomenally awesome. And just a very awesome comic book-esque type artwork. And there's a good old Python Patrol HISS tank, a flame in the back. If you look closely, yeah, you can see the scales on the red scales on there. So that's cool. And I'm wondering if we're just going to get, at some point they're going to release just like generic HISS tanks without all the cool stuff. I guess the crowdfunding Hasbro Pulse or HasLab HISS tank, because I don't even think that's out yet, is it? I haven't seen anybody that has it. Wouldn't mind having one, but I never got in on that, so that's going to be like, what, an arm and a leg for one of those? There's Duke right there. There's Duke with some jets flying in the background. And yeah, and there's another picture of Duke and all the stuff that he comes with, so that's cool. And that's pretty much about it. His rank, got some bullets, also paratrooper, and I guess combat strategist. So there we go. Once again, we're unboxing this little hoe bag. All right, cool. There we go, man. Weapons in the box. And we got our our Tiger Force bike. That's rad, man. That's cool. Wonder why they just didn't make it smaller packaging, but then again, you couldn't fit the weapons in there, so yeah, makes sense. But yeah, this version looks pretty rad, dude. Once again, we get our cool Cracker Jack box with weapons. Check that out real quick. Yeah. Get all the stuff you need for your Ram cycle. Get the code to open it up. Beep, boop, 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 boop. All of our Ram pieces. Pistol. Other stuff. More pieces for the Ram minigun, and I think that's about it. And we'll go ahead and get them together. Alrighty, folks, and here's our figure. Looks pretty cool. I feel like he's a little different, man, than the other Duke. If I can bust him out, I will. We'll check him out, do a little comparison and stuff. Yeah, cool, man. Got this Tiger Force pants. Really, really cool. Can't remember if his shin guards had bullet holes in them on the other figure. Don't remember. But then again, you know, we'll check it out. But yeah, man, seems like pretty much same standard articulation. We're not going to get into that because that gets old after a while. If you're into these figures, you kind of already know. And if you just tuned into your first action figure review, then I don't know what to tell you. Anyways, yeah, we're all here. We've all been to the same rodeo. Let's see. Yeah, cool. The vintage style backpack, which is rad. The shovel and canteens and everything. Got his vintage rifle, which I don't remember us getting this with the first release at all. So that's cool. Hell yeah, that's rad. Then we got a pistol, or a Nerf pistol. And then we've got some binocs, man. Because he did come with binoculars and stuff, the vintage figure. But we got like these updated like Star Wars Radio Shack video game binoculars. So that's pretty cool. Pretty cool tech. Awesome. Awesome sauce. That can, I believe we can peg these somewhere on his person. Just got to figure out where. Yeah, right there. On his belt. So they go right there. So it's cool. This gun can go in his holster. Backpack. This fits snugly there. So there we go. Hell yeah, man. Cool. And one thing that's really awesome about the Ram cycle is that it comes with a minigun that you can pop out. And it's funny because we had the vintage Ram Cycle, but it never did this. You could never just take it apart. And then, if I get it to come apart, but yeah, you can never just take it apart and then have all of a sudden a cool minigun. Mini Gatling or whatever you want to call it. But that you could take out cobras with, which is awesome. And, you know, or hunt predators with or whatever. But yeah, we never had that. So it's really cool to be able to do that with these modern classifieds. And I like the classified collection anyways too, because it's a pain in the ass to get a lot of vintage Joes in good condition for a cheap price. But these, you can pretty much go get them, you know, and, you know, start collecting Joes again. So it's a win-win, I think. Here's a Ram Cycle with all the Tiger Force paint and stuff and the decal right there. That's freaking cool. Really awesome bike. I like the paint, man. That is cool, man. Dials and everything are all got the articulated handles and stuff. So that's cool too. And yeah, pretty much standard bike, kickstand. And another thing I thought was cool about the Ram Cycle, what you could do, and I did it in one of my other videos, which I thought was awesome. We can still pull this off, which I don't know if you're supposed to be able to do this or not, but I think it's kind of rad. Is that you can just grab this. And I don't know if we can pull this off with this version, but we'll try it. I don't think we're going to be able to do this like we did it with the other one. But we made it work in the one video. There we go. Yeah, I don't think you're supposed to do this, but it works, man. It totally works. Like, say he's behind enemy lines. It's just a fun thing I like to do. You can actually slide the gun right underneath where the tailpipe is and the foot guard is, or whatever, or the foot pedal, so to speak, is. And I don't know, you could do it with the other Ram a little bit easier. This one, it's got some yellow paint on it, so it might make it harder to slide that piece on there. But other than that, I totally like doing that with this because it just kind of gives them a little wall between him and the enemy. And you can also fit the Viper little blasty blasts from the Viper 4-pack onto the guns, which is cool too. And yeah, it just totally makes it rad. Just totally easy and real simple to do. As you can see right there, you can just slide it on right there. And that sums up our look at Duke and the Ram from the Tiger Force set. Very cool set, man. I like it a lot. Once again, it's fun, man. It's pretty much like a cool mini battle fortress on wheels. I think it's super rad. And let me go ahead and see if I can bust out that old Duke just to do a little bit of comparison. I would say it's pretty much the same Duke, just different paint apps, pretty much. Yeah, it's the same thing, man. I think the pants might be a little different. Actually, the pants are the same too. So yeah, it's pretty much same Duke, just different paint apps and all that. Anyways, thanks for watching, y'all, and hopefully more reviews coming up soon. Laters.